Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our STEM10 Plus series. Today we're going to have a great lesson. We're going to be talking about the medical field. More specifically, we're going to be talking about medical illustrations, what you can do with it and all the career path that you have if you choose to go to medical illustration, okay? As you can see here, I just want to thank our friends of Science Delivered for making this great study guide that we're going to be using today very in detail, because we're going to be drawing different organs and different systems that are very important to us, human beings. And as you can see here, we have the stomach, the lungs, and the heart. We're going to be talking about them, and we're going to be drawing, as I mentioned before. The materials that we're going to be using today, they're very simple. We're going to be using a pencil and an eraser, color pencil or crayons. These are optional, but what you're going to need is a piece of paper so that you can start your drawings, okay? Before we move on to our activity, I just want to make sure that you guys have a little bit of background information about the medical illustration field, okay? As you can see here, we have 3 medical illustrators and their work. They have been very successful. You have Kate Galloway, Tess Buckley, and Li Zhao. As you can see, they work in 3 different components. They go from illustration or animations for medical science textbooks, to pharmaceutical companies, scientists, and laboratories. So think about it. If you love art and science, you can combine them together and create amazing things, okay? So as I mentioned before, we're gonna do 3 organs. We're gonna start with the stomach, and we're gonna talk about the digestive system, how it works, and in the future, we're gonna start drawing our stomach. We're gonna give you different tips so that it can be easier for you to draw the perfect stomach. And as we move on, we're going to have the lungs, and we're going to be talking about the respiratory system, its importance. And as you can see here, the lungs, they're going to take a little bit more work when drawing, but that's okay. We're going to have fun with it. And I'll cover that in very little steps so that you can have a great drawing, okay? And finally, of course, we have the heart, and we're going to be talking about the circulatory system. What is it? Why is it that is important to us? And we're going to be also drawing the heart, which is different to the one that you're usually used to. So stay tuned, and we're going to start drawing right now. Now we're going to be drawing the lungs. The lungs are much more harder than the stomach, so it's very important that you have your instruction on one side and then your blank sheet of paper on the other side, okay? So let's go ahead and start with our step 1, which is going to be drawing like a little egg on this side of your paper. So it's gonna be like the skinny egg that you're gonna have right here, and on the other side you're gonna have to draw like a banana shape, like just what I'm drawing right here, okay? Perfect. So I just want you to know that the lungs are part of the respiratory system, and that they allow us to breathe, as the fancy scientific words is used as respirate. The lungs help distribute the oxygen throughout your body, okay? So now let's go ahead and move on to our step 2, which is going to be drawing 2 lobes. We have one right here on this part of the lung, and then we have another one on the other side, just like that. Yeah? Okay, moving on to step 3, we have just like a curvature on this side of the lung, as I'm drawing it right here, just like that. And I'm going to give you some fun facts about the lungs. Believe it or not, our nose hairs play an important role keeping us safe. They filter the air we breathe that goes through our lungs. Also, when we breathe in and out like about 15 to 25 times per minute, okay? What I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna flip the page so that we can continue our drawing as we have right here. And then the next step is just gonna be drawing a line in the middle of this lung right here, just like a curved line that you have right there. And this one right here is gonna be your superior lobe. And this one right here is gonna be your middle lobe. Okay? So now let's go ahead and start our step 5, which is drawing inverted Y. So I'm gonna start with one line here, the other one line here, and I'm gonna throw that big line right there. Now moving on to step 6, we're just gonna draw some other lines
next to the ones we drew, just like that. And for the final step, we're just gonna clean it up a little bit. So we're just gonna erase the middle line right here. It's okay if you erase the other line, just make sure that you redraw it again. And we're gonna also erase this one right here so that we have the full shape of our lung. I just want you to know also that our left lung, it's slightly smaller than our right lung to make space for the heart, which we're gonna be drawing next. So I hope you had fun drawing the lungs. Take your time, practice so that you can improve this part of the body, okay?
Well, I really hope you guys had fun with this lesson. I hope you enjoyed drawing all these organs. And I just want to emphasize how important medical illustrators are to their field. With their 3D models, their drawings, and their animations, they allow doctors to have an idea, to participate, and to learn about the subject before they get into hands-on experience. So it is very important that you think out of the box. If you love art and science, feel free to draw all the parts of the body, all the organs, and keep exploring. Keep exploring. This is science, so make it yours. And I hope to see you in the next episode for our STEM 10 Plus series. Thank you very much.